Okay, we're back again answering questions. Meg, a former client of mine, asked if about a friend's dog. The dog was maced by a postal worker, and ever since then has become very aggressive to strangers. That's because it now has a memory of strangers cause pain. Now, you can use positive conditioning to kind of counteract that situation. What you do is you basically put a positive association with the strangers from now on. With the clickers, we basically create that bridge where you click, reward, and then you can attach that sound very easily to the event. So you have the timing and the correct association with the Rox is coming. With the stimulus, such as whether it's be another person or something else. Now, I've talked a lot about one of my clients that I've been working with for a long time. Rox, I don't think that needs to be in the video. I talked with one of my clients for a long time about with in the past, or I should say, I've had some videos of a client in the past that I've been working with about dog aggression. Similar situation with the people, except the other factor is that you can have people hold the treats, but primarily what you do is you take the stimulus that the dog or any animal doesn't like, and every time they see it and don't react, then you click and reward. And the way you do it so that they don't react, usually there's some distance that is the trigger. Like if they're this close together, then it's going to happen. If they're this far apart, then it should be okay. So what happens is when they notice the person or the thing that's causing the stimulus, you click and reward. You can actually do this with just about anything that they are afraid of, whether it's people, whether it's items and things of that nature. We have one client that their dog was actually afraid of the leash. So we slowly acclimated them to the leash. We left the leash in the room. Whenever they approached the leash, you'd click, give them a reward. Eventually we got to the point where, hey, we're holding this leash, and if you get close to it while we're holding it now, because we got them used to it first just being on the ground, and now we are holding the leash, you get close, we click, etc., until we could actually clip the leash onto the collar, and the dog was fine. Well, mostly. We still had some more ways to go because it was still a little leery of that scared snake-like thing that's now attached to its neck.
This is a much more controlled environment.
But with positive conditioning, you can reacclimate an animal towards people, towards other dogs, towards all sorts of different stimulus. Now, the problem is you didn't actually erase the memory, though. So that's always why I like to say when we're dealing with aggression or anxiety on one hand, we never actually cure it. We just are treating it and managing it. Much like a person that has PTSD, you don't just wipe it clean. All that memory is still there, so we're still going to be working with it. But with positive conditioning, you can progress to a much more livable situation with the animal, with the different stimulus that is causing the issues, whether it be people, whether it be an object that they're just become afraid of, or other animals and things of that nature. You can acclimate them to being conditioned to be okay, at least okay with it to a point where you can take them out in public. Now, just let me know if you have any questions regarding this subject or any other subject. I'd be happy to try to answer those in the future. All right.